Are you interested in what's new in the marketplace for Flight Simulator 2020 focused on aircrafts and liveries? Then this is the video for you. Let's roll the intro and then let's look at the details. This week there are some new aircrafts as well as some new liveries in the marketplace. The first one is not really new, but it's a bundle. It's the Boeing 787-10 wear and tear liveries by 2Pilot. And what this will do is it will add wear to the aircraft, which makes it more realistic. So in total there are 88 liveries with high quality textures with wear and tear and good performance. And the last one is of course really important. So which liveries are included? Well, as you can see, it's a wide variety of airliners, right? You can see Lufthansa, TUI, Aeroflot, Air France, British, Swissair, Turkish, but also the one from North America, like United Airlines, Alaska Airlines, American Airlines, Hawaiian, WestJet, South America, Varig, Airlines, Argentinas, Middle East, Emirates, and Etihad, of course, and Asia, all the Nippon Airlines, Red Wings, Oceania, New Zealand, as well as Africa, Air Morocco, and Ethiopian. And if you would look at the liveries, then they will look like this, right? So this is really where you can see the wear and tear. And that really makes it really super cool because that makes it far more realistic than the default liveries which are included, which don't include any wear and tear. And the good thing is that I would say this package is a bundle, which you can now get against a, say, reduced price. So pretty interesting one. Then the next one is also not a new one, but a bundle. It's the new cockpit Coronado PA28 C182 RG V35B. This is again a bundle pack for the Coronado cockpit pack number 2, and you can apply to the Coronado Cessna 182 RG2, the Pipe PA28 181 RG2, and the V35 Bonanza. So keep that in mind that you will need to have those aircrafts, of course. What's being added? Well, new variation colors for the cockpit, as well as 4K textures and weathered textures. So if we scroll down, you can see that this is really, I would say, a little bit more realistic compared to how it normally is, because it adds the wear and tear inside the cockpit, where the previous one was focusing on outside the cockpit. This one focuses on inside of the cockpit. I'd say it's really cool. Then the PMDG Simulations 777 Foxtrot, or the 777 Foxtrot, as it's also being called. So this is really cool. This is the freighter version of the 777-300 Echo Romeo, which was released already a while ago. In this case, this is the freighter version, which is a twin-engine, wide-body, long-range commercial developed and manufactured by American aviation company Boeing. It's also known as the 777 Freighter. It's a cargo variant of the 777-200 long-range. And what it will look like, well, it's like this, right? Simply, I would say the best of quality you would expect from PMDG, having a lot of cool things which are making it super cool to fly in Flight Simulator 2020. Because currently this one is not available for Flight Simulator 2024. However, keep an eye on the channels because likely it will be available somewhere in the future. The cool thing about this one is that it also includes the, I would say, freight, right? So in this case, some legacy cars or some boxes, and also the inside door can be managed by the in-control panel. Then together with that, they released several livery packs. First of all, it's the volume number 1. The volume number 1 contains several liveries from real-world aircrafts or airliners like DHL Express, Emirates Sky Cargo, EVA Air Cargo, FedEx Express, Maersk. And if we scroll down, we can see all those nice liveries. So this is volume number 1, because there are more volumes, right? Volume number 2 focuses on different airliners, right? You can see in this case Air China Cargo, Atlas Air, again DHL Express, but also FedEx Express. And here below you can see those screenshots which they have provided. So again, really, really cool. Then if you thought that we were ready, no, because there's also volume number 3. Again, different airliners from throughout the world. And you can now apply them to the 777 Foxtrot. Keep in mind that you will need to have this aircraft before you can use it. Then the next big airliner which is there is the 787-9 from Bravo Aerospace, which is really cool. So there's some attention over here, right? To operate this aircraft, you need to own the 787-10 from the Premium Deluxe version of Flight Simulator because it's built on that one. It's using the basics from that aircraft and then they have optimized it So it becomes the 7879. So what are the other things you need to know? Right, it's a custom-made aircraft and relies on the fantastic work from, let's say, a wide variety of teams. It has SimBrief integration, also really cool. And also the goal at Bravo Airspace with the 789 is to give it the closest resemble of the real aircraft, and you will receive updates when they come available. What else is available? Right, the GE and RR engines and matching fan blades. They added or makeshift EFB tablet, also known as the electronic flight bag, right, or their BA EFB as they call it. That includes Navigraph charts, sim brief details, some ground handling controls such as the GPU, jetway stairs, pushback truck, and all of other cool things, right? Well, likely what we see also with those other developers, and that's really nice. Custom engine, interior, flight dynamics. The cockpit has been modified to create a natural organic flight deck. There are also some Easter eggs, right? So that's, so to say, something for you to discover if you buy this one. And there are new angles to the cockpit views, mainly for the pilot view. They call it priority quick views, which you can easily access by pressing the say buttons on your, or the buttons, yeah, the buttons on your keyboard, right? So that's really cool. Walk around, ready interior, exterior airframe. So that likely also makes a sign that they will likely support it in Flight Simulator 2024 and several other cool things. Then besides that, they have added a lot of liveries from a lot of airliners across the world, as you can see. So if we scroll down, we will see this, right? So this is really cool. This is how the aircraft looks like, being applied, of course, the custom liveries which are included in this aircraft. Here we can see the electronic flight bag with the Navigraph interface. Keep in mind, for the Navigraph, you likely need to have, I would say, a separate subscription. So be aware of that. But this is so cool. Air France KLM also included. Also inside the cockpit, you will see, I would say, the displays being lit up. And that's really cool. So that's the Bravo Airspace 7879. Then we've got Project Stratosphere. They released the A320 V2 government livery pack. This one is for the A320neo V2, also known as, I would say, the Unibuilds A320. And you can apply this, and it's, I would say, applicable to, I would say, add a lot of cool things for the default aircraft. So which liveries are included? Well, from the United Kingdom up to the state of Kuwait, up to the Kingdom of Cambodia. And then you can apply these to the A320 V2. Right, so here are some screenshots of the liveries. Again, really looks cool. I would say if you love to fly, I would say kind of VIPs or political people, or maybe you would say royal people, then this is something which you could consider to buy to make it more realistic. Then the last one already, it's the Boeing 787-200 livery pack number 7 from FSX 360. This can be applied to their Boeing 787-200, so you need to have the FSX 360 also bought, because else it won't work. 3 liveries, the TWA non-painted and 2 other TWAs, and this is how it looks like, right? So pretty cool again, which you can apply to the aircraft which they have developed. So keep that in mind. It's a hard requirement to have that one, else it won't work. And with that, we're at the end of this list already, where we looked at 9 items being added to the marketplace for Flight Simulator 2020 in a category of aircrafts and liveries. If you're more interested in new airports or maybe some scenery enhancements, then look at the description of this video, because there's a link to that video also. Thanks for watching, and hope to see you next time.